Operation Toothache is in full effect. And for those of you who don't know what Operation Toothache is, Operation Toothache was an investigation that was launched into Veneer Tech Brandard Dillard, who, according to the Neighborhood Talk, hasn't received bond for the 8 felonies that he is being charged against for practicing medicine without license, and businesses and all these different licensure that he needed. He didn't have it. He didn't have none of it, and he was there opening up people's mouth, pulling out teeth, cutting teeth, shaving teeth, and putting plastic teeth or what would they call it, whatever teeth kind of over it or whatever, and giving them a nice smile for $6,000. And these folks said in Atlanta, you ain't finna do it. And then he's training people to do it as well. So they was just like, Operation Toothache full effect, and we're shutting this guy down. So Mr. Brandard Dillard is sitting behind bars because he wanted to play in people's mouth all day without getting the appropriate licenses that he needed to get. But with that being said, am I upset with Brandard Dillard for this? I'm like on the fence. And just hear me out real quick, right? On the fence that people practice illegal businesses all the time, right? And they don't get caught, right? So, you know, you're doing a little something, and you trying to make your extra money or whatever. You find a way, you find an avenue, and you go that route and you make your money, right? But then there's the other side of me that's like, you chose the wrong business to play with, right? You playing with medicine. This is people's life. This is people's likelihood. Like, you could go one bad thing in somebody's mouth and you can kill them. So I feel like when it comes to dentistry, when it comes to pharmaceuticals, when it comes to anything that's medicine, like, you kind of need your license. Doctors, lawyers, they need their license. You can't play in those fields. So do I feel like illegal businesses are everywhere and people do try to like get a come up? Yes, but this wasn't the sector to do it, right? This wasn't the sector that he should have done it in. And furthermore, I do want to clock all these people in the back. So before I clock these people in the back, for all the Veneer techs in the back, please go and get your licensures and your license and all of that, because they are coming for you guys too. They're coming for you guys too. And in some way, all those people walking around with them bulky teeth, I think they're kind of happy that they're coming for you guys too. Now, back to what I wanted to say for the customers in the back who went and sat down in any Veneer Tech seat. And I'm not saying this to offend you guys. I'm saying this to say, is there no discernment in between like who you're going to allow in your mouth, who you're going to allow to touch your body? Is there no discernment for you to say, hey, I'm about to do this procedure, let me look up the reviews on this guy, let me look up what I'm about to do, let me look up if it's even legal, right? Because some people do go into these spaces and these places, and then they know it's not legal, and they still say, oh, well, for $6,000, I'm not paying $50,000, so I'll pay the $6,000 and get the bulky smile and walk around like this all day. But at the end of the day, like, you guys have to really have discernment and say, hey, I'm not gonna do that. But that's just my hot take on this. You guys can check out this video right here where Drake unfollowed the celebs in the industry, finally hitting that unfollow button on them. Laters.